Hello, everyone, and welcome to my weight loss diary. I believe this should be like day 8 and 9. I didn't um, happen to not make one yesterday because when I came home from the retreat, um, I lay down to take a nap, and that nap turned into sleeping till the next morning. So I totally missed out on that one. I probably didn't have a lot to talk about. The day was pretty normal and went the same, went pretty quick, and we were just happy to finally be home with the kids and in our own bed and um, able to make healthy choices like I need. The only negative thing that came out of it, which is actually poured into today, um, was they took a professional portrait of us, which I was super excited about because we don't have a lot of pictures of just the two of us together, and we were kind of dressed up, and I thought, oh, this will be fun. Uh, it was fun until I saw the picture, and I was just crushed. I I had my husband put it up because I don't ever want to look at it again. It's one of the worst pictures of me. Awful. And it's awful that I look at a picture and I feel that way about myself. But just over the past couple of years, um, I am actually smaller than I was, 3 years ago and didn't have this problem. But I have this excess here, this awful, I can see on my side view, this, I guess that's what they call a double chin. I thought double chin was more like that. I don't know. I hate this part of my body because I've always been big. That's fine. I've always been a big girl, but I've always thought I'm a big girl with a pretty face. At least I had that. And then this came along, and it ruined that picture because it's all I could see was this fat chin neck shit going on. And it just crushed my heart because I was so excited. And I kept thinking in my head, how can I get out of this funk? How can I turn this into something positive? Is there a way that, I can really meditate and go through some stages of uh, you know, talking positive to myself about how I look and things like that, and maybe snap out of this and look at the picture again and not so much see that, because that there's days where you look in the mirror and you think you look fine, and then the next day you look and you're like, oh, I look like a totally different person. I do that. I don't know if you do. I mean, I think it's fairly normal, especially with somebody with a weight issue or any type of weight issue. um so that happened, and I was so depressed, and I was trying to hide it because if you don't live it, you don't get it. So most people, that kind of stuff to them is silly and ridiculous. Plus, people don't see you the same way you see yourself. And my husband said he liked the picture a lot. I don't know if he was just trying to be nice, but he has it. He took it and he said he liked it. I mean, and hopefully he wasn't just being sweet, but I think he really did like the picture. So it actually carried on into today because when I got home last night, I took my sleep aid medication and I crashed out at 7 o'clock. And I expected to actually wake up in the middle of the night and make a video, and I didn't. So there wasn't one for yesterday, but we'll pretend this one's for yesterday and today, because I talked about yesterday, so that should work. So I woke up today very sad, because I just felt like crap about myself. Um, and when I get like that, I feel like all the hard work that I put in to lose what weight I've lost is a total waste of time because I'm still fat and I'm still going to be fat and I'm not going to like myself and I'm not going to be pretty. So it doesn't matter. And I did a lot of crying today. The big boo-hoo, feel sorry for yourself crap was pretty much what I did. Because I just felt disgusting and yucky. And, I looked back through all these videos and thought, oh my God, look at my face. But, you know, I hate being hard on myself like that. I don't know why I do it. Well, I do know why I do it. I do it because that's all I've ever known. Um, but I'm trying so hard to break that. And it's something definitely I need to break before I decide to have gastric bypass surgery, or if I'm able to drop all the weight that I need to drop even without it. I've got to learn to love myself because even if I weighed 120 pounds, I still would not love me. And out of this whole journey, out of any diet I've ever tried, any weight loss gimmick, anything I've ever done when it has came to my body and weight, learning to love myself is the hardest thing I have ever been through because it seems so impossible. I don't want to get emotional, but it's so difficult. And that's, in all honesty, that's all I want. That's all I want. I see so many bigger girls that are beautiful, that love who they are, and they don't care. They don't care what other people think. They love who they are, and they own that shit. And I see that, and I want that so bad. Like, I would give anything. And I'm trying so hard. Because to me, that is more important than losing weight. It is. Because if you don't have the self esteem now, you're gonna have the same demons when you're skinny. Because trust me, when I got smaller, because I have been smaller many, many times, I remember the very last time that I dropped a large amount of weight. Um, I was at a really good size, and I probably could have stayed that size, and you know, I looked great. Um, so of course I still had these small obsessions with my weight and how, skin and, what all that goes along with that. I became completely obsessed with the size of my nose and the fact that it was so big, and I wanted to get surgery. I wanted a nose job. I was obsessed with it. That's all I could think about. And it was because I didn't have the weight to obsess about as much. So I shifted it to something else. And that goes to show that unless you're fixed up here, you're when you physically get fixed, you're still going to have the same issues. You're still going to deal with the same demons. You're just going to do it thinner. And then what happens is you end up gaining the weight back. So you have to deal with these demons. You have to learn to love who you are. Um, Today was not one of those days for me, and I don't like days like that, especially since I have a daughter that's almost 14. That I need to be an influence to her. She needs to see me as a confident woman, and a lot of times she doesn't. And I don't want to end up being the reason that she has self-esteem issues. Because I tell her every day she's beautiful. But if she sees me beating myself up all the time, kids mimic what you do. And I say things about myself. Oh, I have a fat stomach. Oh, fat this. Oh, fat that. And I'm sure she looks at her own body and she thinks, well, if mom thinks that about herself, what if she thinks that about me? And I don't. I think my daughter's beautiful. So, this is hard. It really is. This is the hardest part. The Weight Watchers, dieting, whatever, shit's a piece of cake. Getting up and exercising, it's a piece of cake. It's easy. No pun intended. It's a piece of cake. But dealing with the emotional part and learning to love who you are, that's the tough shit. And I've just had one of those days where it's been tough. It's been tough. But I know it'll get better. It's just a bump in the road. And I'm going to have days like this. I know that. I've been through this process a million times. And all I can do is hang in there. And I do have a long distance, you know, sort of support group. There's a few people that don't live where I live that I know will be there for me, and they understand and they get it. I love those girls. Um, my friend Catherine sent me something that just dear to my heart. Just totally made my day today. And it's something that when I'm having times like this and I'm struggling and I feel alone and I feel like I want to give up and I want to stop, bad weight days is what I want to call it. It's just something I can look at and it'll remind me that she's there to support me no matter what, even if I fail or even if when I succeed, Same thing with her. I'm there for her 110% because this isn't easy. And you do need support. You do need a system, someone there to help you out, to help you to the good times and the bad. Because trust me, with this, sometimes there's a lot more bad than there is good, but the goods are so good that it overpowers all that bad stuff. So, want to say thank you to Catherine for totally making my day. And tomorrow's gonna be a better day. I will say this is awesome. I did not let my emotions get the best of me, and I did not binge eat. Usually when I get upset, stressed, whatever, I'm drawn towards horrible foods I shouldn't have, and I just eat. Even though I'm not even hungry, I just eat, eat, eat. So that didn't take place, which is a good thing. So anyway, now that I've cried and gave my ugly face, I'm gonna go to bed. I have a lot to do tomorrow. I'm going to take my soon to be 14-year-old daughter shopping, so this will be fun. I enjoy spending time with her, and it'll be some time alone for the two of us. And I also may get a visit from a long time dear, dear friend. I really hope I do. I sure need a hug from her right now. So, um, this is it for tonight. This morning, whatever you want to call it. So consider this, two videos in one, since I got behind because of my little staycation, whatever you want to call it. Um, I'm gonna get back on track, so there'll be one tomorrow. Um, but anyway, thanks for sticking around and listening. And I do want to say thank you to all the positive feedback that I've gotten. It just makes my day. I, I love it so much, and I love all you guys so much. share these videos and pass them around. Pass them around if you want to. And like I said, leave comments because I read them all and keep them positive though. Um, Anything you need to say, anything you want to say, if you have questions, suggestions, ideas, you know the whole thing. Just leave them down below. You can also like the video too if you want. But what I really would like for people to do um, is subscribe because I have like 94,000 hits on a channel that only has like 28 subscribers. So it'd be really cool if you guys could get subscribers, or if you watch these and you're not subscribed, just subscribe for me. It'd be really nice. So anyway, that's all for tonight, and hope you had a great day. Hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I will see you later. Good night.